Hi, I'm Lee from Clearlight Saunas. I'm going to run you through our maintenance guide. This will help you as our client keep your sauna functional and operational. In this video, we'll be running through our maintenance checklist, our cleaning checklist, our Hinge guide, our Wi-Fi setup, and our Keypad function. The importance of a door alignment is to make sure that the door is operational, it doesn't skew, and doesn't cause stress on your hinges. When observing the front of your hinge, the C part, this should be sitting flush with the glass and with an even spacing between top and bottom. Next step, once we've made sure our door is aligned, is to tighten our hinges. This will be done with a torque wrench set to 7.5 Newton meters. To set the torque wrench to 7.5 Newton meters, we'll first need to loosen the base, which will allow us to adjust the lower section of the torque wrench. In our case, we need a 7.5 Newton meters. So along here, you'll see the torque required, and we'll adjust that to 7. We don't have 7.5 there, but we'll adjust that to 7, so it's aligned with the number 7. And as you can see, we've got the 0.5 here, so that will adjust it to 7.5. So that needs to be in line with the center of the spacing there. So next we'll move on to tightening our hinges. This will need to be done to the 4 hex screws, 2 located on your door panel and 2 located on the side glass panel. Once these have been tightened, we'll also then move on to tightening the 2.5mm in-hex screws. By tightening the inside part of the hinge, this will prevent creaking or cracking sounds. After we've checked our hinges, we'll move on to the door handle. With the door handle, we just need to check that this, again, is tight and hasn't loosened over time and is aligned correctly. If we're wanting to tighten the handle, this can be done by removing what we call the mushroom caps on the door handle, then as placing our screwdriver in, loosening, readjusting. After our door handle, we'll move into the sauna and check our charger door station. Make sure the components in there are tightened. Open it up. We have a USB port, a magnetic latch, as well as our hinges placed on the door. After that, we'll move on to our benches. Check everything is above board there. Make sure there's no dents, scratches, repairs needed. If a repair is needed to the wood and the bench, this can be done using a fine grit sandpaper. Then you can move on to the cleaning of your glass. This can be done using a microfiber cloth and getting into all glass sections. We also want to make sure we clean all glass behind the heaters. This may require the full spectrum heaters to be removed from the glass. Next thing we'd move on to would be to check the components within the sauna are all operational, being the heaters, keypad, sound, lights, and a Bluetooth. First of all, we'll check our keypad is operational, power on, and check the functions within inside that. Move on to our lighting, our heaters, full spectrum heaters, then our chromotherapy, as well as our Bluetooth, so that can be done through using our app. Once all these checks are done, if there is any faulty components, next step would be then to ring our customer care team at Clearlight Saunas. So we'll move on from our maintenance checklist through to our cleaning checklist. This will involve cleaning all surfaces of the sauna, including bench seats, back slats, most importantly the bottom slat, which tends to get a fair bit of moisture build up. Also charger door station and glass. So next we'll talk about the Jacuzzi app. So if you're having trouble connecting to the Jacuzzi app, this could be because you're running through the 5 gigahertz band. For instructions on how to rectify this, please refer to our Wi-Fi connection manual. Another great function of our saunas is the keypad lock function. you have two options. First option, to lock the whole keypad, you will need to hold down the inside light button for 5 seconds. To unlock, simply hold down the button again and this will enable the keypad to work. With the second option, this will disable the keypad apart from the light functions, enabling the person within the sauna to operate lights. Hold down the outside light button. Again, to unlock, you'll need to hold down for 5 seconds again, and this will enable the keypad to be operational again. That concludes our maintenance guide. If you have any further questions or need any support, you can contact us at support@clearlight-saunas.com.au.